Hey, what's up? This is Mr. Munns, and I want to give a big shout out from Middle Georgia here to the RobMotive YouTube channel, and a thank you for all the help that Rob's given for all the mods on the Tundra.
Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. A couple of housekeeping. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the video. And also, special shout out to sparksparts.com. That's where I get a majority, if not all, of my Tacoma parts. So check those guys out. Very knowledgeable, and they have everything you need. Don't forget to use discount code RobMotive for 5% off your order. So what are we doing today? Well, it's going to be on the Tundra, and what I'm going to do is put in those bed rails. You know, those are the kind of channel things that go around the inside of the bed. To put the little sliding tie-down cleats in, if you will, to be able to tie stuff down. In a lot of trucks, they come with them. In my truck, they actually didn't. They didn't come with the truck, that is, and I really didn't even notice until much later on. So what they are, I'll zoom you in here and show you guys. If you check out the side of the truck right along here, that's where those bed rails go, on each side and then up here across the front. So that's where I'm going to be putting these bed rails. I'll show you the install in just a second here. I'll show you what came in the box, and then we're going to go ahead and get them put on. It'll be another one of those probably high-speed installs, because after you've seen one screw screwed, you probably don't want to see 50 more, do you? Alright, you guys can see I've got everything unboxed and the tools that I'm going to need to do this. I'll show you this stuff real quick. Obviously you have the bed rails here. This goes across the header. This goes across, or these rather, go across both sides. You have the cleats at the end. These of course are the cleats that are going to go on the rails once they're put in. I'll show you those when we're done. You've got some screws, directions, and these are, let's see, Torx screws, T30s. So you obviously need a T30 driver. I'm going to use the drill. Again, this little Bosch drill is excellent. I'm going to use that. And then I've got a socket because I'm going to torque them down, if you will, at the end by hand, because I don't want to strip them out. And that's about it. That's all you really need. So it should be a pretty simple install. One thing I like about these, they do have little locator type pin things, if you will. You can see right here that go in existing holes in the truck. It does have them here as well. So it should be pretty easy to locate these and get them installed. All right, we're in the bed of the truck. Got everything in here with me, and this is where we're going to start. This is where you're supposed to start, and that is at the front of the truck, the front of the bed. The headliner, the head of the bed, whatever you want to call it. And we have the first piece, and I'll give you a tip. Underneath here, they look different, so you got to have the bottom where the bottom's supposed to be. And how you tell, there's a little diamond shape right here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, hopefully it will. The diamond, there's one on each side, that goes on the bottom, facing down. So that's how you line it up. It has this little nub right here, and that is going to fit, turn you guys around, that's going to fit right in this little hole here and then slide to the left towards the driver's side. So we're going to go ahead and get it in there, and then ideally the screw holes should line up here. There are 4 screw holes across the headliner, the front of the bed. And it really is just that simple. What's nice about this, it sits in there. I don't even have to hold it. I like that. So let's go ahead and start screwing. All right, one more thing that I didn't mention because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Here's a little level. I want to make sure there is a little play in these, so I want to make sure that they're level. Why not? Why not do it right from the beginning? So grab a level. All right, that takes care of the header. It's just that easy. So now we're going to move on over to, I think we'll work on the passenger side now, the long rails, and get those on. Okay, now you can see it's gotten a little hot out here. Got that famous black headband on. Keeps the sweat out of your eyes. Anyway, we're going to work on the side rails. We're going to start on the passenger side, as I said now. To locate these, there is a triangle. You guys can see maybe, angle you down here. Right here. Right here. On the bottom of the, or rather on the back side of the truck. And it's stamped through top and bottom. So when you put this on, you need to make sure that this hole, this triangular shaped hole, is at the back of the truck. That's how it's supposed to go. So now, get you guys set up. You can see the installation of this. It's the same as the front. It's pretty simple, just a bunch of screws. The screw holes should line up. Once you get these tabs here in the holes that are on the truck. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, mine does, of course, have Line-X sprayed in here, so then I got to go in real smoothly. You got to push those in a little bit, those locator tabs. It's not difficult, but just something to be aware of. Okay, that takes care of the passenger side. Let's whip you guys around and we'll do the driver's side. And then we put the cleats on and we're done. All right, same process over here, obviously. All right, that gets everything in there pre-screwed in. Now I'm going to tighten everything down by hand once again on this side, and then the side rails are finished. And then the fun part, the cleats. One more to go. I think I'm getting a blister. I think I stripped that one out. One more time. Yeah, I'd say I did. So there's a lesson. Be careful. Don't go too far. It's a habit that unfortunately I have, and it makes me rather unhappy. Anyway, it's tight, obviously. So let's go ahead and get to the cleats now. All right, we've got the bed cleats here, you guys can see, so we got to cut them out. Or maybe just pull it off, I'm not sure. No, we're going to cut them out. These things are very substantial. It's like a cast part, man. It does say maximum pull load 220 pounds. So you can put 220 pounds of force on this apparently, and it will hold. You guys can see it right there maybe. Let's cut the rest out. There we go. I did buy 4 of them. But the kit comes with 4 of them. There is a little instructional manual that comes with it as to how to put them in. I've done this many times, so I know how to put them in. But let's go ahead and see if I'm correct. And the first thing, right here on the corner of the rail, a little closer, there is that little push out thing you can see right here. You have to remove that because that's where the rails, or the cleats rather, actually slide in. So if I remember, simply push in this little serrated part or whatever it is here and pull back. It's just that easy. So you just push this in and then it pulls right out. It's pretty easy to do. Now the cleats, you want to make sure that you have them unscrewed fairly far, because you're going to push this forward, and this little piece here is what's going to fit inside the rail, I believe. Let's see. Well, actually, the whole part here fits in the rail. You have to push this down to release pressure, because this, I believe, is what grabs on the little sections inside here. I don't know if you can see them there, but to actually hold this thing in, actually, they're right here. They're little slots right here underneath the rail. That's why you have to make sure you get this thing in correctly. There's little slots here along the way where this little silver piece fits. So let's see if we can't get it in. There, just like that. And then you just slide it on down the rail to where you want it. Like so. I'm going to put one probably about right there. And I don't know if you guys heard that click, but it did click further down the way there. I'll do it for you one more time. But you can hear it click into that little notch down below. So you push in on the little twisty handle knob thing, and then you can slide it. And then you let go and slide it to where it gets to that next little notch, and then it clicks in just like that. I'm going to go further down the rail. Probably about right, let's go one more. Right there. So that's where I'm going to put the first one. And then you just tighten it down by just turning the little knob in here. You can hear it just like your gas cap. Once it's tight, it's tight. That's it. And then you would use this to tie down stuff or whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest in, and then this project will be finished. All right, that takes care of the side rail, I guess I'll call them, installation, the side rail installation rather, on the Tundra back here. Pretty easy mod. You know, if I wasn't filming, I probably could have done it in, man, maybe 20 minutes. On the RobMotive scale, I'd give it a 1. It's pretty simple. If you can screw in screws and read the directions, then you shouldn't have any trouble. So pretty simple to do. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and show you guys that. The reason I did this, I'm considering a bed rail for this truck, or bed rack rather, I should say. Those are probably called bed rails. A bed rack for the truck, or maybe a tonneau cover. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here, show you guys how to do this. I love this system. I've used it, man, on every Toyota product I've had, and it works fantastically. And it's not that much money. Check out the link, or the part number I gave you over at Sparks Parts if you're interested. Again, don't forget discount code RobMotive for 5% off. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.
And a big shout out to Rob's biggest fan, Miss Lala. And what's up, boss?
Yo.
Yo.